We're now up to Chapter 8 on inventories, and I'd like to just take a few minutes on introducing this chapter. The book starts, their intro is on to switch or not to switch from LIFO. And this is a big deal because for years FASB has been trying to eliminate LIFO. LIFO is not permitted in international standards, so the IFRS does not permit LIFO. However, you've got large multinational corporations, many oil companies, who love LIFO and have the lobbyists to keep it around. A lot of multinationals, some multinationals are switching because where it's not permitted for international standards, and they've got operations all over the world. They have to do it one way for the US and one way for everywhere else. They weigh that cost-benefit against their tax deferral. You know, basically they're saving taxes, deferring them until some date in the future, which may never happen. And so there's a lot of debate about, you know, whether to keep with LIFO or not. Around here, most of the companies that you find using it might be auto dealers, but that's about it. Most companies don't use it, you know, so around here. So the bottom line is FASB's been trying to eliminate it. The international standards don't allow it, but we still have to learn about it. So what I have toned it down a bit. Some years ago I used to sort of go through and we would do the calculations for dollar value LIFO, but fortunately for you, I go to conferences on, you know, where accountants get together and gossip, and I was gossiping with some Northeastern professors of accounting, and I said, oh, so what do you do with the dollar value LIFO with your students? And they said, oh, we don't make them do those calculations. I'm like, oh, okay. So I figure, you know, I don't have to do that, you don't have to do that. So what we will strive for with LIFO is we need an understanding of how dollar value LIFO works, the terminology that goes with it, but we're not going to be doing the calculations on it. So that's kind of the good news on this chapter. You still have to do regular old LIFO. Okay, so our next stop will be the first learning objective on classification of inventory.